But I gotta say, you know, over the weekend I was looking at a few videos, and I tell y'all, man, I know Mike Andes gets a lot of hate and stuff, but he's a pretty smart guy, man. You know, to be as young as he is, he understands a pretty good bit, and especially on how to build a business. He might not know a whole lot about all the intricacies of doing each property or whatever, but he might. But he knows a whole lot about scaling, how to scale a business. So he's got a lot of good information. A lot of things make plenty of sense. And the timing that he talks about, you know, the first 3 years, 5 years is this point in your business. And I tell you what, I went through all the pitfalls that he's talking about, exactly, damn near verbatim. Where you're just trying to get by, and you know, you don't really know anything, and the only way to learn anything is to do it, that kind of thing. He talks about a lot of stuff like, you know, how to get more customers, and that kind of thing too. Most of his videos are pretty, well, they're square, but they're pretty accurate, I gotta say. You know, he doesn't have a flair or puts a twist on nothing or anything like that. He just puts the facts out there. And you gotta respect that. I like that, man. And a lot of people don't like Mike Andes. Well, I don't know why you wouldn't like him or not like him. I mean, do you know him? I don't know him, so I don't really have no reason not to like him. I just, you know, for me not to like somebody, though, that's, you know, I gotta kind of know him first. See some of the stuff that he was talking about in one of his videos. He was talking about, you know, the efficiency of doing a yard or two or whatever, but the efficiency of doing the yards, and you know, and he's a big believer in weed eat first, just like me. I am too. A lot of reasons why. Y'all can go check out his video and he'll tell you why. And I know we're gonna have people come in the comments say, "Oh no, man, that's backwards." But I don't see how is weed eating first backwards, or not? How is it not the most productive, efficient way to do stuff if you're solo? I can tell you how it is. Can you tell me how it's not the most efficient way? If you're solo, it's for sure the most efficient way, unless you're doing, I don't know, big properties where there's only a little weed eating over here or over there, and you can mow this piece without weed eating and that kind of thing, and then you can take the weed eater over there, blah blah blah. But for your typical property, weed eating first is the way to go. There's a lot of reasons why I like to do it. I like to use the mower to do all the damn heavy lifting. I want the mower to do everything. And if you weed eat after you mow, I mean, to me that just seems backwards, because I'm not able to use the mower to clean up. I want to use the mower to clean up best I can, so I don't have to walk everywhere with the blower. If you mow first and then weed eat, well then your mower's on the trailer and loaded up, so you're weed eating and you're loaded up, ready to go. So you're not gonna pull the mower back off. I guess you can park the mower, weed eat, and then crank the mower back up and do the yard that way. I guess you could do that. But I want to use the mower to do all the blowing and stuff if I can. Not all the blowing, but a lot of it. So. And apparently I'm not the only one that thinks like that. I know a lot of people swear by the damn weed eat last. I don't even see how that makes sense to me, man. It does not even compute to me, man. I've never done it like that. Of course, when you do the properties as long period of time as I've done most of my properties, you can do it either way. I can do it either way and it's the same results. But the go-to way that I do, like even this morning, when Toby started on those bushes, I grabbed a weed eater and started weed eating one of the properties. Didn't even crank the mower up until I was done weed eating. So then when I get on the mower, I'm wrapped up. Wrapping it up. When you hear the mower crank up, it's almost over. It is. And then when you're weed eating, if you weed eat first, it stops you from having to get on and off the mower a lot too. But to move stuff out of the way, to open gates up, pick up kids' toys, trash, or anything like that. Water hose. You know, if you mow first, you run up on the lawn and man, hell, you got to stop the mower to freaking move the damn water hose out of the way and all the kids' toys, and you have to stop and open the gate up and all that. If I weed eat first, I can do all that while I'm weed eating, and it doesn't even take nothing off the time. So I'm a big believer in weed eat first, blow last. You know, that's my tip for the day, y'all. Deuces.